You ever just say yes to shit? You're like, did I just say yes to that? Oh, fuck. That's how you get yourself in some freaky ass fucking problems. No, I'm so fucking serious. Like, there's times where it was definitely, there was consent there. You know what I mean? But, like, I agreed to some shit that I didn't think I was down for. Okay. You know what I mean? And
honestly, the only thing I always say yes to is like, would you like a receipt? I'm like, yeah.
But I mean sexually. Like,
and then I'll like sit there and wait for the receipt.
And you're like, where the fuck is it?
And then I'm like, I go home and throw it in the garbage.
You're like, I didn't need that shit.
Yeah, like, what the hell is that?
No, but seriously, sexually, has there been something that like you agreed to and you full consent and you're down, but then when it's actually happened, you're like, whoa, this is not what I expected it was going to be like.
I honestly say sex with all men. That's the only time.
No, seriously, you're like, did I really want this?
Yeah,
Maybe
like,
it would have been more fun with a chick,
right?
Did I think about it? The first time I actually did 69, that's how I felt because I wasn't really prepared.
That's true. If you're not prepared for ass in your face and you've never been that close to someone else's ass, you're gonna be like, holy
especially
shit.
A grown man's ass.
Yeah, that's true.
Because he's not prepped. He's not like, let me manscape my butthole.
Yeah, no.
And it's something, pretty to look at. Because, have you ever seen a pretty man butthole?
Honestly, I don't think so. I think probably like in like porn, but it's always like the gay boys that have the nice bum holes,
yes,
right?
Gay men have the greatest.
Yeah,
ass.
And like I don't mind gay men porn because I'm like, oh, like I feel like they're actually enjoying themselves, but I don't really know.
Yeah, it's one of those where you're intrigued.
Yeah, I'm like, what is going on right now? Like, this is nice.
I would love to see a straight man's asshole perfectly.
I feel like all the straight men's. Yeah, all of the bums that I've seen. No, they're usually just like, I guess what you'd say untrimmed. They don't care.
Lots of hair.
Yeah, they don't care about their bums.
At all.
But that's okay.
Do you check out men's ass?
Yeah, but I think I check out everyone's bum.
Yeah, I'm an ass. Are you an ass? Are you an ass?
I'm an ass person, yeah. And I realized it when like my partner now always looks at other people's bums. And I'm like, why are you like you're looking at bums in front of me? And then now I'm like, oh, I get it. Because it's like not even I'll look at a bum even if it's like not an attractive bum.
Yeah. You're just like, what's that?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, let me look at that bum. That's
what kind of ass you working with?
Exactly.
No, I know exactly what you mean because there's times where I've caught myself kind of staring.
Yeah.
And I was like, do I look like a creep?
Yeah.
In public, too, especially at the gym. And it's probably the worst place.
I was like, ooh, yeah, you can get yourself in trouble there. Like, people are really going to think you're hitting on them or something.
I do kind of give those creepy eyes, and especially if I'm not being fully aware of my surroundings. There's times you're like, you want to take a creep look, but you're like, let me just make sure I don't look like a creep. You just
can't, yeah.
But then there's times you're just staring. I'm not going to lie. There was, what was I would say, about a week ago, maybe two. Mm-hmm. There was this guy in the gym, and there's, like the classroom yoga studio sort of
like
thing.
with the mirror.
Yeah. So there's this dude in there, okay? And he was taking photos, I guess, for
his Instagram.
No, well, yes, maybe, but it was like a bodybuilding competition. Ooh. Because let me tell you something, okay? I'm on the elliptical, because I always start with cardio, get blood working and everything, and I'm on it, and I happen to be on the last elliptical on the row because with COVID and shit, like it's every other machine you can fucking use.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I always like the N1 because before COVID I never really liked to be around people, so Virgo tendencies.
Yeah, that's definitely why I'm not in the gym.
To the side, and it happens to be in great view of this guy, and I'm not gonna lie. The creep in me was like, holy shit. Because I was walking by and I just seen this at first I wasn't sure if it was a dude or a chick because he had beautiful hair and the top looked like a dude, but his legs were so shapely and muscular. I was like, what the fuck? What's going on? And when he took off his shirt, he was wearing they wear those look like a panty.
Yes.
For regardless of your your sexual orientation, that's what you have to wear in these competitions.
Exactly, to show all of the muscles. Yeah.
Bitch. This man was posing off in his little Speedo. And I'm on the elliptical like a fucking creep. I was like, God damn. Oh my God. And then I got to a point where I pull out my phone because my mom was also in the gym. And I was like, Mom, Mom, come here.
Like, you need to see this guy.
So she comes over and she's like, what? And I'm like, look in there. And she goes, oh my. She's like,
I love
who's
that.
So when he comes, and I think at this point, he kind of seen that, like, you know, I might have been looking. And
so he flexes harder?
no. He's walking at it. He's like staring at me. I was like, oh God. Nah, I look like a creep. So that's kind of like my creep story.
Honestly, I can't, like, I'm just like not the person to go to the gym because I feel like
Well, you got a great physique.
I was gonna say I try, but I don't. But no, not even that. I just feel like other people are like creepy and staring, or maybe that's just me, like in my head. I know that I'm not the main character, but it kind of feels like that sometimes.
No, you know what? There's always gonna be a creep.
Yeah,
there's always, and like, you can't ignore them.
No, you can't.
Because they're usually super close by. So we all got creepy moments, you know? It's true. I would like to, first of all, talking about how cute you are, I would like to introduce my amazing guest, who's also Cay Radio gang.
Jeez, gang.
Hey, we got Ajukix in the house. What's up, baby?
Not much. I'm happy to be here, though.
Oh, I'm so happy
I'm
to have
excited.
you on.
I've been amped. I told you, I think that you are hilarious. And I was like, I need to do an episode. Like, I'm dying to do one. So I'm happy.
Well, you are funny yourself. And like super talented, super interesting.
I was gonna be like, am I funny? But thank you.
No.
You know what? A lot of people tell me that I'm funny, but then when they do, I'm like, geez, like I feel nice. It's a good compliment to be told that you're funny.
Yeah.
So,
well, you know what? Anyone who lives truthfully to themselves, who is very organic in everything they put on, that's you, girl. That's you.
I try.
So kudos to you, and I'm so happy to get you on the show.
Yes.
And in the hot seat. So I want to jump into our smutty poll questions from Sunday.
Let's do it.
Now, guys, let me just say, I had a ball. I have a ball every week, but putting these questions together, a lot of these were a lot of personal stories.
True.
So be prepared for today's answers.
I was wondering how you get the poll questions, but I was like,
they're a little bit of everything. Anything that comes to my mind, anything that people have brought up to me. Also, it's just kind of like random shit I see or hear, or you know what? Sometimes it could be also the mind state I'm in. Usually, it's kind of what the idea is. But anyways, for our first topic here, and this was a question that me and King Noir, shout out to him.
Okay.
He was just on episode, what was that, 88, 7? I don't even fucking know.
Watch you.
Listen, we're forgetting numbers over here. But anyways, the episode with King Noir was amazing. You guys, make sure you check that out if you haven't already listened to it. Was being a unicorn. Have you? You know what a unicorn is, right?
Of course I know what a unicorn is. That's so funny.
Well, your sexual orientation is?
I identify as pansexual.
Oh, okay, awesome.
But I've never been a unicorn because it's with a couple.
Yeah.
Right? It's not necessarily like a generic regular threesome. It's like being with a couple.
Yeah, 100%. So, like she said, for those that do not know, and I had to put the definition out there.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are like, what the fuck's a unicorn? Like, Sav, are you fucking serious? Like, you want to dress up like a unicorn? And you know what? Don't be surprised. It's something I would probably
role play.
Be down, you know, get a little mask or something. And there are butt plugs that have like the tail.
Also, you can put like a dildo on your head, and then you're technically a unicorn. So, there you go.
And a dickhead.
Yeah, exactly.
So the definition of a unicorn or unicorning in a relationship refers to a person entering a polyamorous relationship to participate in sexual escapades with a couple. Mm-hmm. So basically, you are a couple's little sex toy for the night, sort of.
Yeah.
You know, I've been a unicorn.
Ooh.
Honestly, that was the best time I had a threesome. It was the most amount of fun I could have with 2 other people in bed.
And like, I guess the vibes were right, or was it like planned out, or was it like
so
sporadic?
spontaneous?
Okay, because I feel like that's a better way of going at it.
Oh, for
right?
sure. And you know what? It's the best because the 3 of us are still friends.
Oh, that's good.
And it's all about the chemistry.
Yeah.
The chemistry is huge. And it started off with me and her. Me and him, like we met when I at a party. Ooh. It's actually super funny. I'm not gonna go into details, we don't know names, but I actually was serving them.
Oh, okay.
It was bottle service. Mm-hmm. I was serving them. They were from out of town, and we just vibe. It was like, oh hey, like you know, like we're looking to get a couple bottles. Like, did you think you take? I'm like, yeah, for sure. And they're like, oh, Mike, what's your name? We know so and so and so, and that's how it kind of started. And all of us were vibing. They're like, oh, you know, we're here for a couple of days, like. what are you up to? Like, can you want to show us around? I'm like, I would love to show you around. Like, let's go out. It was like they both asked me on a date sort of situation. So it was awesome. To this day, we are still friends.
That's really good. Honestly, no,
the sex was great too.
I feel like for whatever reason, like anytime I've been asked, first of all, people ask me to be like involved with them and I don't know why. I'm like, am I putting out that energy? But then also like the guys in like the boyfriend is always butt fucking ugly. And I'm like, what? Like, no, seriously, like what is going on? And I feel badly because I'm going to bring out a personal story. And I was like, let me keep this like DM on the low. But then at the same time, it was kind of like annoying to me. But basically some girl messaged me and she was like, oh, like, I know this is super random. This is someone that I don't talk to at all. Okay. Those
are the ones that are weird because it's like, I kind of know you, but why would you want to cross that barrier?
So it's like, it was like the first DM ever that I've got from her. And it was like, oh, like, I don't want to bother you. And I know this might sound weird, but like, do you know anybody who's down for a threesome? And I was like, I don't even know you. And this was Instagram? Yeah, this is Instagram. I was like, I don't even know you. Like, I'm so confused. And this is also on like my personal, like private account. So this is like, it's not like my account with like, 20,000 followers. It's like an account that I post like pictures of like my baby sister, or like just random ass shit.
And this is where you want to ask.
Yeah. And I was like, honestly, like there are people that you can hire. Like I was like, maybe you should go on a dating app. And she's like, yeah, like I tried that, but like I don't really want to come off as creepy. I was like, you're
Hold on. You didn't want to come off as creepy? Yeah. Did they offer money?
No. And then it was like, I literally was like, sometimes I think that I get too carried away with like stupid conversations in my DMs. Cause then I was like I was just so confused. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then I like clicked on the profile, obviously. And like the boyfriend was like, it was a no. And I was like, well, maybe you should go about it by like asking one of your friends. And she was like, yeah, one of my friends was down, but she actually doesn't like my boyfriend, so she backed out.
Well, you think because maybe he's a gargoyle.
Right? And I'm like, you're really, really selling me here. Like, you're really doing it. And I was like, honestly, just go online. You can pay someone. I'm not it. And it's always the girls with the ugly ass boyfriends that have the audacity and the balls. And I'm just like, please.
You gotta have a fine piece of meat to want to entertain people to come over.
Yeah, like, exactly. That's a very good way of putting it.
Yeah. Like if I'm like, hey, I just picked up some Wagyu beef. It's you're gonna be like, I'm over. I'll bring a bottle of wine.
Exactly.
But you're like, hey, I got some $15 discount meat from Freshco.
From Freshco that expired yesterday.
Like I don't want that. I'm good. I'm really good. But when it comes to unicorning, 60%. 60. That's higher than I thought it would be. And listen, you know what? I love it because that means people are trying new things. And I really think it's what keeps a relationship spicy.
So did 60% say that they're interested in...
So they're down.
So are they down to be a unicorn, or they're down? Ooh, okay. Because a lot of people also are down to like not be the unicorn, but what would the receiver of the unicorn be called? You know what I mean?
Like, I guess you'd be like an open relationship.
Well,
polyamorous.
Well, not even. I mean, I think you can still be in a monogamous relationship with somebody. Like you two are monogamous, but you're still sleeping with somebody else together. Do you know what I mean?
So we're like, we're kind of openish.
Openish, but together.
Cause like, it's not open where, hey, you go fuck somebody else, I go fuck somebody else. It's, hey, we fuck somebody together.
Yeah.
So you're openish or you just freaky? I don't know. That's a good idea.
Yeah, which is cool.
What is that definition? What is a couple that likes to fuck others? A fun one. 40% said no. And I think maybe one day you'll open up to it. A lot of people are very
jealous.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And territorial.
Yes.
So I get it. I totally understand.
For me, I feel like it would be like a turn on. Like, seeing your partner like do it with someone else. Like, oh my God, I want you kind of even more now.
Anytime I went to a sex club with an ex, I was like, I just want to see fuck another girl. Like, and I would even love to sit back there and smoke a spliff.
Yeah.
And be like, yes.
Exactly.
Slap it a little bit more there. Like directing it like porn. Like, I would love that. And like record it.
I've definitely been like, when I was younger, I guess more jealous.
Yeah.
And now when people hit on my partners, I'm just like, I'll watch. I'll pretend that I don't even notice sometimes because I'm just curious. I'm like, wow.
But you know what it is, and something that me and Nadia actually in last episode brought up, and it is true, because heartbreak and trauma from cheating or something that happened in a relationship is going to kind of taint other relationships. And it's hard to kind of even imagine those kind of situations, because I'm not going to lie, when I was younger, same sort of thing. Like, me considering an open relationship or polyamorous is like, yeah, fucking right.
Yeah.
Are like, you dumb? Like,
for sure.
Looking at hairs in his room like, this isn't mine. Bitch, you wear weave. So
picking up the bobby pin. Whose bobby pin is this?
Whose lip gloss is it? It's yours. You bought it last week when you were here. You know, I don't want to be crazy. And it was because evidently I wasn't crazy. He was doing some shit.
No, and all the time when someone like an ex or anybody says like, oh yeah, that person I dated is crazy. It's like, what did you do to make them crazy for real? Because that's always the bottom line.
Or when a dude's like, oh, my ex is nuts. That bitch is psycho. But then you find out the man got her pregnant like 6 times, cheated on her 100 times. Like, come on now, you know? But anyways, moving along. Our next question was, do you enjoy being restrained? And it could be any way. It could be to a bed, to your partner, to the door, to, I don't fucking know, whatever you want, to a fucking pole outside.
Yeah, no, I think I think I like being restrained, yeah. But then there comes to a certain point where I'm like, if you're restrained in like a certain position, like imagine if you're like lying down, then it's like there's very limited things that you can do.
Okay, I hear what you're saying.
You know what I mean? You have to have the right equipment.
The best part of being restrained, okay? Ladies, I'm putting you guys on some game. If you are lazy in bed, you ain't got to do shit, bitch. You just lay there and say, God, fuck me.
That is the perfect way of describing it.
It is perfect for a lazy bitch, okay? Honestly, I was watching, Nikki Glacier. She's a comedian. Okay. She's fucking hilarious. And she kind of was, you know, getting into the topic about having, like, being restrained and blindfolded. She's like, it's easy as fuck. I'm going to come. I don't have to see you. I have to deal with it. And I'm like, I get it.
When you put it that way.
And then you really think about it, you're like, I don't got to do shit. I ain't got to suck nothing. I ain't got to jump on nothing. I just got to lay here and take some dick. Like, lay there and take some dick? I ain't mad at it. Especially if you're doing rounds. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, me, especially at the beginning of sex, I'm like a fucking cat. Like, you have to, like, kind of, like, control my ass. You know what I mean? Which is fine.
I was going to say, so you're not a squirmer, though? Because I feel like squirmers wouldn't like that, right? You know the people that run from the D? They're like, no, it's too much.
Because I feel like women that run from the D or run, and there's some women that run from the P. Like, honestly, if a woman's got a tornado tongue and she knows how to work a strap on, I know gals probably run from gal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's probably D, like any, you know, you're going to run from D if it's in D. But I think it's a trust that the partner's not going to hurt you.
True.
I've been with, like, I've had some exes that had some fucking, I mean, like, long legsies, okay? And I never ran from it because I knew how to, like, ease into it. There's some men that have these big ass fucking candlestick dicks and just want to just rub up in there dry. Like, of course she's gonna run from it.
Yeah.
Like, if you see a bull running towards you, what are you gonna do? You're gonna be like, oh, hold on, let me just.
Not the bull.
Like, let me just observe what's happening. No, you're gonna fucking run. So that's why I think people run from the D.
True.
I could be wrong.
True. But their pussy just can't handle that much.
Yeah, like, there are some men that have some big, large-ass penises. That's and, true. Like, what are you going to fucking do, you know? But you got to trust the person that's restraining you. I think that's what it comes down to.
That's true, because you never want to, like, I don't know, not like, you're not going to be restrained on, like, a first time that you're, like, fucking, you know? It's like, you don't fucking know this person.
What would you do, okay?
Oh, I would be terrified.
No, me too.
I would be scared.
I'm down with the shit, but if the first night I am hooking up with someone and they pull out restraints, I watch a lot of Criminal Minds, Law and Order. Bitch, I am out of that motherfucker. I'm finding the first large, hard object, sharp object, and I'm fucking Ramboing that shit.
No, I'm like so serious right now. I'm like, I would dead ass be scared. Like, who does
Paul
that?
Bernardo?
Paul Bernardo.
Zodiac killer? Like,
jeez.
What the fuck? I wonder if that's a thing though. If you could do that and it's not a problem.
Like on a first, you know what? There are though people that are down for that. There's a lot of people who are like down for I don't know. Maybe they're just trusting. I don't know. Because I know, like, I don't want to knock anybody. Like, if you're trying to do...
We don't yuck no one's numb.
Yeah, if you're... Or maybe... Also, there's a lot of people, I think, that have tied up fantasies.
Yeah, you know? Okay, true. But my thing is like, okay.
The fantasy turns into reality.
Yeah. And if this is our first time being intimate...
Yeah.
No first time is that... Like, think of the first time you had some wild-ass sex. What is the wildest shit? Like, okay, he choked you out a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
That's like the most. But if the first time we're about to fuck and he pulls out like maybe a sex swing, it's different.
Yeah. But maybe like some like Home Depot rope, I'd be a little scared.
Yeah. I mean, like a light BDSM. Like.
Light. Sprinkle.
What's considered light BDSM?
I don't even know.
You know what? Like, okay, like a frogger, like a light frogger, like a
what is that? Like a slap? Oh, yeah, yes.
It's got the like, you know, it's like spaghetti and like a light frogger. You know, if you smack me with that, okay. Maybe even light, not even handcuffs. Handcuffs, you know, guys.
That's kind of scary.
Handcuffs, it can go both ways because
they're sexy scary.
Exactly. Pro tip is like, okay, so if I'm gonna handcuff me to you, safe. But if you're trying to handcuff me to something,
not safe.
Because the handcuff does not have like, it doesn't stay in place. So if I pull on it, it tightens. So that's so you can really injure your wrist, guys. So please don't. If you're going to restrain your lover to something, use proper restraints. Stuff that have like a Velcro, you know, not even rope. Like, I don't want you all going to the ER or get yourself locked up because somebody...
I love how responsible you're being right now.
No, you like...
It's actually true.
You have to, and that's why trust is so huge in BDSM. You cannot just be fucking, you know, let me go to Home Depot and get something.
Exactly, yeah.
You a killer. You are a killer. Okay, that rope is gonna hurt your lover, and if you're trying to hurt them, I don't care as much as they say hurt me. They don't mean that kind of hurt. Okay,
exactly.
So
you don't want to take it too far.
Exactly, but for when it comes to most of you, seems like y'all are really down for the restraints because 77. That's a
lot. Okay.
Y'all like to get tied up. Okay, you freaky freaks.
And it's even the guys too, because sometimes I feel like guys like they think their masculinity is being taken away if they're like restrained.
Easy. Anyone who's lazy,
just sit there.
You just lay there. You just gotta lay dick down.
That's
All she gotta do is bounce, bounce, bounce. You know, she could do all kinds of shit. Fucking circus. Fucking what's it called? What's it called? Cartwheel.
I'm like some trapeze. I don't fucking know.
Like she could fucking let her do the most, and you just lay there and take your nut. But if it's in your house and you have a lot of money and you don't trust that woman, you fucked.
You done.
Make sure this is your wifey or do it at her place because it's going to be hard for you. That's actually... I watch all the hoes now. Okay,
they're
tie
like,
his
right.
ass up.
Perfect. Tie his ass up.
Get to the back. Isn't there a City Girls?
There is. There really is. There's. I've seen so many music videos where, and also they'll do that. Like they'll like seduce a guy and then like rob him.
I think it is. It's called Where the Bag At.
Oh my God. Can't.
Shout out to City Girls.
Shout out to City Girls, for real.
City Girls are up for this summer. Speaking of City Girls, Brittany Renner, Bundle of Brit.
Yes, the one with the books. Mm-hmm. You know what's funny? I actually, back in the day when I was a great club promoter, very theatrical. She was hosting, and I met her in person. And she was actually very, very nice.
She is really nice,
very nice, and her body really is banging.
Let me tell you something.
Like, whoa.
When I was in LA, I was at the Summer 16 concert, and it was in the like what's it called, VIP box sort of area. So there was like a little private bar. It was pretty fucking lit. She was there. So was Keisha Cole. It was amazing.
Wait, I thought you meant they were together. That's a weird combo.
Honestly,
okay,
it was super amazing. Like I'm a Keisha Cole fan, and like she was super sweet. Even as we were leaving, she was driving by and she honked and said bye. I was like, oh, it was super cute. But Brittany Renner was there, and I was like, God damn! Like I seen that ass. Like her body is primo. But City Girls, my girl.
What'd she do recently?
Dog. Okay, so the little young boy.
Doesn't she have a man?
Yes, the same boy.
Okay.
She had the baby with. Super cute kid.
Oh, I didn't even know she had a baby.
Yes, and cut the check and leave.
Wait.
Get that bread, get that head, the kid, and leave.
Wait, what?
Yeah, dog. Left the poor boy. The man is stuck paying I think $20K a month.
But why'd she leave him?
Because, you know what's so funny? There was an interview where she was talking about, you know, if you ever want to catch a quick bag.
Oh my God.
Fuck an athlete because they're dumb as shit.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man.
But I really thought that she was happy. Like it seemed like she was happy.
I thought it was so too.
Like it's very hard for men, for whatever reason, to accept that their girlfriends or partners has had sex before them. So like for someone who's very vocal, like I was like, oh my God, like he accepts her, he loves her, like,
and he was young too. It's like she got a young little
and now
fish.
she's gone.
She got
With
that
the
bread,
baby.
the head, the kid, and left.
Oh my. I mean, it's still a lot of responsibility.
City girls up.
Yeah, I was like, geez, okay. You know, she needs the money though. She has a kid, so it's fine.
Listen.
Fine.
She saw to toe. But I feel like she was making money before though. Like,
yeah, definitely.
With the book and like she had a lot of shit going on. Like the girl had like sponsorships coming at her ass, literally. So
we're gonna probably hear about her relationship in like if she makes the next book.
Right.
So that'll be interesting.
I would totally buy that book.
I would too because I'm actually surprised. I didn't.
Yeah.
I really had no idea.
Same here. I really truly thought that relationship was gonna.
I thought that was her husband. Like
I'm like,
forever.
oh, she found the fairy tale ending.
That's what I'm
okay,
saying. Yeah. And she posted like it too, like finally. But you know what? If she said that athletes are dumb as hell, then she really played him.
I was like,
she really played him.
Duly noted. Yeah. No, but honestly, I think what it is, it probably was a lot of shit behind the scenes, and regardless of what she said in a past interview, and that it is with the situation, exactly. I'm sure there was all kinds of shit behind closed doors.
For sure.
Why it didn't work out. I don't think the girl just said like, fuck it. Say bye, look a boy. But
yeah, because that's hard to do regardless.
Exactly, right? But when it came to being restrained during sex, 28% was no.
They're not about it.
Well, I get it. It's fucking scared you might get robbed. So anyways, when it comes to the bedroom, we asked, are you dominant or are you submissive? What are you? And it could change because a lot of people are like, "Oh, I'm both. I like to switch."
Yeah,
which is normal.
I think I definitely would consider myself a switch.
Yeah,
but I date a lot of people who are doms, and I feel like also switch is like a word used a lot in the like LGBTQ community, which is like for females or like whatever guys who like want to do both. But yeah, no, I find like with a man, I'm a sub, and then with a girl, I'm like, I want to be a switch. Like, I want to do some stuff too.
You know what? I totally agree. When it comes to men and women, when it also becomes on the person. Because I've also been with men that they prefer be more dominant.
The dom.
And it kind of only happened where, and it's only been like, I could honestly think like maybe 2 people in my past and different stages in my life where me being dominant was more of a turn on.
True.
And was like, me initiating the sex made him want it more.
Do you know what I mean? No, I do. And that kind of like
saying?
made me think of something about myself. Like, even though I'll be a sub sometimes, I think that my personality is still dominant. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be the one to initiate things or like, but you're still like taking back a little, like, yes, fuck me. But I'm going to make sure that I get what I want because I'm low-key controlling what the fuck is going on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I honestly can agree with, because in your day-to-day life, you are very dominant. And same thing with me.
Yes.
But when you're someone that like I have feelings for or I'm going to be vulnerable around, I am like a fucking kitten.
Yeah, I'm a baby.
I am like, oh my God. I'm like, what do you want? What, do you want me to run you a bath?
Yeah.
Do you want me to rub your back? Do you want me to cook for you? What do you want?
That's so interesting.
Yeah, I'm such a puss. Like I'm a little kitten. Like, oh my God. Like, I'm sweet as pie, but like if you're not my man or I don't care about you, fuck.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I'm like, where my money at?
Yeah. That's so interesting. I find like a lot of my friends who have dominant personalities say that. I'm always shocked, but then I'm like, oh wait, I'm like that too. I'm like that too.
Let me tell you something. When you find a lot of cash pigs, men that are usually in a dom situation where they want a woman to control them, their day-to-day lives are super
stressful.
Huge. Yeah, and they're super like big CEOs, they're hedge fund owner, like they're just people that are so powerful in their day-to-day life. Yeah. They have so much demanding responsibilities. They're constantly in power.
They just want to let loose.
Exactly. So if I'm going to be in a sexual situation, I want you to take control. I want you to beat my fucking ass. And let me tell you something. I'm going to have to embark on this because let me tell you, it is empowering. I talked about my first little cash pick experience not too long ago in a previous episode. And honestly, it was the easiest thing ever. I encourage all to do it.
That is a dream because I actually don't understand how the fuck people find these people. And like people say, oh, it's so easy. Like you're a pretty girl, like, pay attention to your DMs or whatever. But like, how the fuck do you find somebody like that who's actually like down?
And who's not
a creep?
Assault daddy.
What's that mean?
So like they're talking shit, but they ain't got no money.
Oh.
No, they're sugar daddy.
That's hilarious. Now I get it. I'm like,
because you'll have some guys that want to kind of entertain
the thought.
Yes, and
but are
wanna
broke.
Initiate the conversation with you,
True.
but they actually have nothing to offer.
You know what my dream would be is like, I guess I don't know what the right lingo is, but maybe it's a cash pig, but somebody who makes you control their financial.
Kinda, yeah. It's a
financial fucking thing.
So they want you basically like
no sex. I just want to be like, you're not allowed. You can only spend $20 today, and I'm gonna take $100. That's what I want to do.
Where you literally be like, you piece of shit, 50 grand. I'm gonna fucking go shopping and buy out the whole fucking whole.
Yeah. Okay. So if anybody's listening, my Instagram is AJUKIX. No, I'm actually down. Like we're good.
Cash pigs.
Cash pigs.
That's all we want.
I didn't realize that's what the word was. I thought a cash pig was also something that involved like sexual nature as well.
So it's called, what they're really called are FinDom, so financial dominatrix.
Ooh, okay, Phil, that's what I'm about.
So financial.
Yeah,
Anyways,
I get it.
But yeah, they're from people, because men can do this too. I really doubt the percentage of women is up there.
I was gonna say, wanting a man to control their finances. Jesus Christ, are you crazy?
But yeah, it's huge. Especially places like Dubai, Miami, LA, Toronto. I don't really know too much, but
because nobody in Toronto has money.
There are some, but they probably hide on the low. They know what's up. But yeah, no. My first experience was in Miami, but I was here. So for those who didn't listen to that episode, basically a girlfriend of mine, it was like a tag team sort of situation, and I was on the phone for like a minute, not even like 45 seconds, and we were just talking shit. And she sent me like $150 American. She's like, yeah, like a little cut. And it was hilarious because I was like, this is all I had to do. She's like, wait till you come out here. Like,
honestly, the one thing that I was going to do one time was like somebody was in my DMs and they're asking for dirty socks. And I was like,
panties are huge too. Panties are huge.
They are, but I was like, I don't really, the dirty panties actually kind of scares me. I don't know why. I was like, maybe someone will take like my like penny DNA and then like clone me as like a baby or something.
Clone your pum pum juices.
Yeah, and I was like, my pum pum juices don't need to be cloned.
What if there's enough DNA in that?
Depends on I don't know how dirty the panties are, but that's another question.
I really want to know. Can you get DNA from your pum pum panties?
I mean, isn't there DNA coming out of it every month?
Yeah, but that's different. I don't know if the DNA like lingers in anything that like comes off.
Well, still, I'm scared that someone is going to clone my pum pum. So dirty panties are not the way to go. But I think the dirty socks. Yeah, anyway, so I was going to do the dirty socks. And then like, yeah, he was betted. I was like, okay. I even told him a price. Yeah. Disappeared into thin air.
See?
I was like, what the fuck?
Salt daddy.
What the hell? And assault daddy, foot daddy. Assault foot daddy.
High assaulty foot, man. Bruh. That's where it comes.
Anyway, you missed out on the dirty socks, so whatever.
But when it comes to dominant and submissives, 45% dominant, 55% sub.
That's pretty like even.
And you know what? A lot of people are like, but I'm kind of a switch.
Yeah.
So I get it. You know, we all kind of switch up on that.
You got to do your next smutty poll. It has to be, are you a switch?
Hell yeah, we're gonna find out. We gonna find out. Now, this question here. This was actually a really, this was a story from a friend of mine. I cried when she asked me, I was like, huh? And then later on, she's like, oh my God, I figured it out. So she's like, so I have this like bruise on my lip. Oh no. And it really hurts. I was like, well, did you get punched out? Like, what did you do last night? She's like, well, you know, I was like, we were with this guy, you know, whatever. Went back to his place and like, I was like sucking the shit out of his dick. And I was like, okay. And I'm like, well, did you guys get like really freaky? Did he like smack you in the face? She's like, no. And I'm like, well, maybe you fell off the bed or something. She's like, no. And I'm like, I don't know. And then later on, without the day, she goes, oh my God, I figured it out. And I'm like, what? She's like, dude, it's from sucking his dick so hard. And I was like, you suck dick so hard, your lip bruised? So I was like, is this a normal thing?
I'm like making a face right now that I hope that we can cut out. Cause I'm like, wait, what? Like, how are you? What?
She tried to. You know when you know McDonald's milkshake?
Yeah, that's how hard you were sucking a dick. Honestly, I guess I would make a bruise, maybe. Oh my
I don't
God.
know. I haven't sucked a dick in a while.
I thought you were gonna tell me that she got dick slapped in her face real hard, like a boom.
Okay, if a
Shut up,
guy
bitch.
dick slapped me that hard in the face,
With this iron dick.
oh,
Are you sleeping with Thor?
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm fucking getting a check. Like, what? What? This
pull
is
up
workers'
bundles of
comp.
Britney.
Like,
Yeah.
sex workers comp. I'm like, I'm your man. I don't care. Anyways, yeah, so she sucked dick till it bruised. Have you ever sucked a dick so hard that it bruised?
No, I didn't even know that was a possibility.
I kind of want to try.
Now I'm like looking at the poll results because it like results. Because who the fuck?
It's not normal. 34% said yes.
So they got a bruise. What the fuck?
They bruised their lip from sucking dick.
Oh my God.
66% said, what the fuck? No.
Yeah.
I want to try. I totally want to try. I
I
want to suck a
honestly-
dick so hard
Honestly, I don't. It's not an enjoyance.
that I bruise my lip.
Like you can't even. First of all, you can't even breathe while doing so, and you're on top of it. You're not. You're gonna have a bruise.
You know men don't know that.
Yeah, I know. Men are actually stupid as fuck.
Like, I can't breathe when something's in my mouth that deep, you
Like,
dumb fuck.
bruh, any man that complains about like eating pokes is actually crazy because at least you can breathe.
Your whole mouth is out. You can do the most.
You can breathe. It actually is like, no. Bruh. I hear about like girlfriends and shit. It's like, oh yeah, like I give them the best blowjobs, and like I'm like, okay, like so is it like a return situation? They're like, no. Like what the fuck?
Have you ever been in a relationship where the person never gave you head, but you like gave them head?
Yes, but only when I was younger. You know, and remember when guys like didn't admit to eating pussy? Like it was like the
Especially
end of
Jamaicans.
the world.
Like,
It was
I would
like,
never eat
yeah.
pussy. That's like a volcano. I would
yeah.
never do that.
Yeah, no, none of that.
They were
After-
all eating pussy. The guys that said they hated eating pussy the most were the ones that were eating every box.
Remember what did they call them? Yamamans or something?
Yamaman.
People used to put that like in their like.
That sounds like a good drink. You
That's
want a
it.
Yamaman?
Yeah, Yamaman. They used to put the like, yo, people would be like, yo, I'm a yammer. Like that's actually disgusting.
Remember brainers and
Yeah.
gaff? I was called a gaff. I sucked one dick. One dick. One fucking dick. Now I can understand calling me a whole ass bitch.
A gaffer wasn't the thing. It was the brainer, which was the word.
Brainer, gaffer.
Yeah, and remember I was telling
fucking-
you about like the Facebook brainer page?
I wasn't on that thing.
Bruh, I was on that shit. I was there. I was
seen
up
one
in that
and Marlon
bitch.
was on it
Bruh.
too.
Marlon was on the brain. Oh, poor Marlon.
Shout out to
Shout out to
Marlon
Marlon.
Bombs.
No, yeah, I was on the Brainer Facebook like page, and they would always want to make me like the profile pic, and I was like, "This is rude." First of all, and then
Wait,
you know what?
hold on. You were the cover art?
Yeah, I was the cover art.
You made me suck some amazing dick.
No, I didn't.
Was there ratings of the dick
No,
sucking?
that's the thing is the Brainer Facebook page. It was like at the point where it's like, you know, when people said that you had DSL, so they just assumed that you suck so many dicks.
Wait, what does
But wait,
DSL stand
dick
for?
sucking lips. Yeah, it's a thing. Okay, wait, listen.
I'm about to get some DSLs.
So I was like the profile pic of the Brainer's Facebook page,
Wow.
2010, by the way. That was me.
Oh, that's why I was old as shit by then.
And in the description, it said that I sucked 38 dicks. And I'm like, that is a very specific
Why do
number.
they know that?
That's what I'm saying. And I was so upset. I was like, bruh, like 36, first of all, that, or 30,
38
oh,
dicks.
38, that's
They
what I'm
couldn't have
saying.
rounded it to 40
That's
or
what I'm saying.
35.
And I think maybe people thought it was more believable because it was like an odd number. But I was
That's
like,
why I'm like, that's a real specific. That's a specific number. 38.
I'm like,
was
did
that
I-
a class you had? Did they choose all the men in one class?
I
38.
don't know. I think people were just like, yeah, she just slang some dick sucking to everyone. And it was just like, yeah, it was like not a good.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. I sucked one dick and I was out the class hole. I was like, what?
Yeah.
How? What?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
It happens. It happens to women though.
Have you ever lied on your pom pom?
Definitely. I'd be like, it didn't happen. What the hell are you talking about? The fuck? No
We
way.
did not fuck.
I feel like, you know, when people not even guys. I remember a lot of people, like women would be like, well, if I didn't come, it didn't happen.
Yes. Then I'm a virgin.
Like, what did you do?
I am a virgin. I've
Yeah.
had sex once
Yeah.
with one man.
Just the once. Just the one dick.
Just the one penis.
Just
I
the
would
one.
wonder if I could honestly restart and be a virgin. Would I?
Would you do it? I don't know. I don't know if I would.
I don't think I would.
I don't think I would because I think that I would think my virginity is like super special, and I'm kind of stush sometimes, and I feel like I would just be not giving it to anybody, and
I would be a nun.
That's
I'm
what I'm saying, yeah.
happy.
Yeah.
I gave it up when I was younger, and now you know, I'm a whole ass hoe. And
Life advice.
No, I really am not though. I have not gotten like. Listen, guys, it's still. I don't know what week this is. Every episode, I'm like, I have not got laid.
Stop. That's why I'm dying.
I've not got. I swear to God. You know what? When I touch down Miami, it's gonna be a different story.
Okay.
I already been lining them shits up.
Okay. Watch
Dead ass. I'm so fucking serious. But it is what it is. You know. I didn't suck dick to get my lip bruised.
Me either.
Maybe I will in Miami. I will come back with bruised lips.
Well, it's a free lip job, so.
You think so?
Yeah. If you don't have any lips and you're sucking dick so hard that your lips are bruised, I feel like there's going to be some puffiness and it's cute. Just put some lipstick on. You're good.
Got it.
Yeah.
Save myself $500.
Exactly.
Because I've been considering doing my lips and.
Stop this.
Thank you. No, you just saved me some money. Like.
Oh my God, stop
It's
this.
like a commercial.
First of all, your lips are beautiful, but
you.
like, suck some dick.
It's like,
Fuck
want
the
some
fillers.
lips? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck the fillers.
Yeah.
Suck some dick.
Yeah.
Have you ever received lockjaw from giving head too long?
Hell no.
I would never suck dick that long. I'm sorry. Or eat pum pum.
No.
Honestly, women come quicker because I guess we know what we're doing.
Do we?
I do. Anytime I've ever eaten a girl out, that shit didn't take long.
Like, do we? I feel like, I don't know, maybe some women are different. Like for me personally, I feel like I have to be, like I think a lot all the time. So if my head's not in it, you can tell I'm not in it.
You're like, you might as well just stop.
Yeah,
now.
but like lockjaw, the fuck? Why are you doing that to yourself for somebody?
Listen, I'm giving you a certain time frame. There's like a sucking dick or yamming pum pum clock down.
No, there
if you don't get it done in that time, you on your own. You're gonna have to suck your own dick or eat your own pums. But 61% have gotten it.
I'm actually surprised.
61 fucking percent.
That's
has received lockjaw. Why are you eating pum pum or sucking dick that long? That's crazy.
That means that I feel like that means that you can't do it.
Ooh.
Oh my God, I feel bad for the 61%. What do you
mean?
mean? Like, no, for real. Because it's like, unless maybe you have a faulty ass jaw for whatever reason. Yeah, your genetics just didn't bless you. And you're just like, oh.
What do you do if a guy's down there like, and then you're just like, stop. And it's stuck on it. You like smack their head.
Oh my God, no. Get the fuck away. But yeah, no, I feel like if maybe that's prejudice, but like if you're sucking dick that long, I feel like you can only get lockjaw from doing it for a long time. And if you're doing it for that long, you probably don't know what you're doing.
True. Take a fucking break.
Yeah.
Twerk some ass or something.
Throw your hands in there.
All right? 39% was with us. Fuck no.
Yeah, fuck
Ain't
that.
locking on shit. Has anyone lockjaw giving you head? Nah. Fuck no.
Fuck no.
If anything, I'd run from shit. I'm like, it's time, done. Go away. Don't
No,
touch
for real.
me.
Yeah, it's like the one time, and you're like, oh, hey.
One
Give me,
time,
like,
oh
a
my God,
break.
I'm not gonna lie, I'll admit it, guys. I run away from head when I can.
Yeah.
After I come, I'm way too sensitive. Like,
Yeah, no.
I'll punch you in the face if you try to touch me.
I think there's like you need a 30-second reset because I'm the same way.
Yeah, not even like 2 minutes. Like, go get me a drink. Let me smoke a spliff. Let me do something. Like, don't touch me. Like, some girls after they come, they want to be like cuddled. Don't touch me.
Yeah,
I'm like a dude. I'm like,
Get the fuck off.
don't touch. Leave me alone. Do not touch me. Don't try to. And so you come and someone tries to rub it after. Like, don't do that. You're just gonna turn me off all the way,
no.
right? 42% said yes. That they for someone,
Well, you know what? I was gonna say good for you, but then I was like, is that person doing it right?
right? Or maybe they're just not in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Or, okay, drunk people.
Oh, I was like, oh.
And I'm not gonna lie. There's been times
Ooh,
I've been so drunk and like trying to suck dick, and you're not like really.
Yep.
There's times either you're drunk and you sucking dick and you are like a fucking pro. You're like fucking on the shit. And then there's times you're like kind of stupid. You're like.
You're like talking to it mid through. Hello, are you enjoying this? Yeah.
And then you're like, you do dumb shit, and like he's like, okay, you know what? Let's just go to bed.
Yeah, like let's stop.
I don't think
this.
you're gonna really,
That's true. And then also like if you're drunk, maybe you can't like come as fast.
Yeah.
Because you're just like all over.
Have you ever fell asleep trying to suck dick?
No, I've fallen asleep. I think like maybe like maybe like getting head if the lights are off or something.
And you're like that.
Yeah, and you're just. But like otherwise, no. I've never fallen asleep. Have you? Oh my God.
I fell asleep. I was like
Oh no, fell asleep midway through too.
Yeah,
like with it in your mouth.
like-
Jesus.
knocked the fuck out. He's like, hey.
Wake up.
Are you still sucking my dick? I'm like, I'm going to bed. We're going to have to finish this in the morning.
Nope.
You know, it's been one of those.
Can't relate.
It's usually on my birthday or something.
Oh my God.
Like,
No, yeah, that's true.
you know those ones where you're like, you're just both way too
Honestly,
drunk?
I don't know if you're like me, but like every birthday that I have is a disaster. Like absolute disaster. And I never get laid because I'm just drunk or like, you know what I mean? It's like, you're just fucked.
When
so like,
oh no, my word, I cannot remember one birthday I got.
Yeah.
Actually, one birthday I got dick, but it wasn't until like the late morning. Like we got back to his place after at like, I want to say like 4 or 5 a.m.
True.
And then I was just rambunctious as hell. So we probably slept and then we fucked.
Oh, no.
It wasn't like we fucked like as soon as we got home. Like, no, I was just too rambunctious. Like, it's just.
No, every birthday, I think when I was 19, I was like, I'm going to throw up. And then I set that in stone. And every birthday since then, I've just been like a pukey mess.
So we both need to get some birthday sex.
Yeah.
I'm going to get some this year because I'm going to behave, sort of.
My birthday passed. So maybe next year. This
When
year
is
it
your
didn't
birthday?
happen. It's April 11th.
Oh, okay. So, yo, next April.
Next April. I'll keep you
get
posted.
some.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
posted.
I'll let you
Like,
know.
I didn't throw up. I got penis instead.
Maybe, guys. I don't know. It's on a Sunday. I'm going to be in Miami.
I
I
think
hope
you'll
I
get
do.
it.
I hope so. Fuck. I'll be pissed.
I'll pray for
Oh, wake up and be like, no. And I'm not even like really, well, I say this. You say you're not going to turn on the party. And then you end up
You
doing.
turn up the party, yeah.
And I'm going to be in Miami. Goddamn. Yeah. Goddamn. But anyways, how important is head for you?
Super important.
Very important.
Very.
If
If I ain't getting it, I'm out. Peace. Deuces.
Yeah, I gotta get it at some point.
No, I'm out.
Like every time?
Not every time, because like I also think that maybe it should be like a mutual thing. So it's like if I'm not doing it, then like okay, you get a pass, you know. But like if I'm doing it, what the fuck? Why aren't you doing it?
No, I know what
Crazy.
you mean. So that's a lot of us. 83% head is very important.
Yeah.
Only 17% says I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's whatever.
I'm confused.
Okay, if I'm gonna be in a relationship with someone, they gotta know how to use some pussy. Because I may not want it all the time. It may not always happen all the time. But when I want it, like, you need to know what the fuck you're doing.
Oh, I want it all the
I've
time.
never been in a relationship with a man that does not know how to eat pussy. I don't even know how I would do it. There was this one time I was dating this guy and he didn't eat. It was just like one of those like
never, like he never came around to it.
he was like Jamaican and Haitian and was like, nah, it's not really my thing. I don't know. I don't know if it's like the hood man in him, and I would suck the shit out of his dick. That's why I knew I loved his ass.
Yeah, I was gonna
And
be
he
like,
didn't- and he didn't
you
eat
were
no
under
pussy.
dick hypnosis.
I think he put a Haitian spell.
I don't know about that. Like I
Is there a
said,
Haitian spell for that?
probably.
She sucked my dick. I don't
Probably.
lick no kit.
No, like I said, but if I think when I was younger, it was like less guys were doing it because like they were like, oh, I don't want to be the yumma mom that we said. But now I'm like, I literally am out. Like I'm gone. Like deuces, I'm out. It's a thing.
And you know what?
It's also a turn on though, right?
Yeah.
If somebody wants to eat your pussy, it makes you feel like, wow, I am
You
top
want that
class.
shit. Yeah,
like
no, I know what
am-
you mean.
Yeah.
No,
so it's
for
good.
real. No, dead ass. Because you know what? I'm happy that's why that relationship didn't work. Because I'm like, he not even freaky. How this gonna work?
Yeah.
But yeah, money. See how bitches is?
Honestly,
oh,
I
God.
think I'd rather a poor freak.
Really?
Yeah.
Poor freak or rich prude?
Blech.
Yeah.
I'll make the money, honey.
You no. This is what you do.
What?
You keep the rich prude and you got a broke freak on the side. Okay. Amen.
You know what? That's true, but my ass would fucking fall in love with the broke freak. And then what?
That don't matter. You can have both.
Can you?
BK, have it your way.
You're like, yes, you can.
Ba-da-ba. Oh, wait, wrong song. But you know what I mean. It's still a happy song.
Yeah. I don't even, Burger King has a song.
Just have it your way.
No.
it's-
You're schooling me right now. What? Have it your way.
Is that I don't even know what that's.
Burger King, eat it every day.
What? Yo,
Bars.
cut the chat, BK.
Bars.
No, I'm for real. I don't think there is a song.
There's not.
I just know it's have it your way, BK. Wow. It rhymes.
Where's the
though.
Burger Queen?
I know.
The fuck? That sounds like a pussy, actually.
I know. Burger Queen.
Ooh, because it kind of looks like a ooh, I like that.
Layers and layers. Two is a big piece of meat.
A meaty goodness.
A flat meat.
And they're like suckling beef tenderloin. Like that's how they do. Why the commercials are always like really sexy, and I'm like, oh,
for food.
This bacon is making me feel away right now.
Baconator. Yeah. Oh yeah, you want that?
Right. Eat it when it's hot. They always do that.
No, porn and food commercials, same thing. Same thing. Okay, so this story here, because I'm going to start with the story.
Yeah.
Is fucking hilarious. And I was like, I need to ask this in a question. I can't be alone on this. I was once doing laundry. And sometimes after I'm like done playing with myself and I have a toy, I'll just like hide it under my pillow. Okay?
Okay.
And I've got like every other bitch, I got a million motherfucking pillows.
Okay.
There's like the four main ones and all the extra shit.
Yeah, the ones that you take off.
You just fling to the side and we have to sleep.
Yeah.
So I was stripping all my sheets like I do every week to, do my bedding and clean them. Didn't think anything. Just fling the shit into the laundry bin, doing my shit, whatever. I'm doing my laundry and I'm taking stuff out of the washer and putting it in the dryer. And I hear like a clunk kind of sound. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I just like, it's like, you're just taking it out. It's like a bunch of shit and it's all bundled up and whatever. And I just fling it and I heard it. And I was like, okay, no clothing should make a clunk sound in the fucking dryer. So I raveled through it and I'm like, what is that? I look and it's a fucking vibrator. Guys, mind you, the washer's done, huh? This went through the washer and I was putting it in the dryer. It was my vibrator. Let me tell you something, and I'm selling this toy. It is washable. If your pum-pum, no woman is pum-pum is as wet as a fucking washing machine, okay?
What the hell?
It sustained the washing machine cycle for an hour and change.
That's pretty impressive.
Yes, and I took it, as soon as I took it, I was like, make sure I was alone. I looked at it, I was like, oh my God, and I pressed the button.
Yeah.
And it still worked. I have not charged it
Batteries
since.
in it?
But so I only sell when Rude Kitty launches, rechargeable.
Ooh, see, I don't own anything
Girl,
rechargeable, but I'm like, maybe I should. Like, it's even like I only got like a rechargeable like fucking vape pen like this year.
Yeah.
Like I was always like, oh, like dash it away, and now I'm like,
recharge your smoke, recharge your pumps. So the great thing about this is that like, yeah, it has its charger and everything. Yeah. I have not charged it since then,
and it's still working.
This happened like fucking March.
Jesus Christ.
And it's held its charge, it's held its battery. I didn't even know the toy was lost. I didn't even know the toy was still in the, like, I'm just like, when you clean and you're just like, everything must go in the wash. I just ripped everything. I totally fucking forgot about it.
You need to do like a review.
100%.
They would like send you so many. Like, listen, here you go.
Give me a cut on what I'm selling.
Yeah.
Like, give me a cut.
Jeez.
So literally the fucking toy got washed in the washing machine.
It worked.
And it still fucking works. Obviously, like I cleaned it again, make sure it was clean as it possibly could be. Just made sure, because it's fucking detergent and thing. But yeah, that was the first time I lost a toy. And I didn't know I lost it until I found it. Oh, no. So I'm like, this must be a thing. Other people must lose sex toys. Have you ever lost a sex toy?
No, but no, I've never lost a sex toy. But your story reminded me of like once I accidentally like boiled down a dildo.
Wait, what? Did you try to clean it, right?
Yes. I tried to clean it, and like my ass is like, I'm like a functioning stoner, so I think I like put it in the pot, like let it clean, and then I walked the fuck away, and I came back and it just melted, and I was like, oh, what am I gonna do with this? Yeah, and then like I also know people who like put their dildos in the dishwasher, and apparently it's a really good way to clean your dildos, but like then isn't pussy lingering stuff gonna be on like forks and knives? Like, I mean, if you're down with it, you're down with it. But
it depends on the toy, because this is why I love glass, because you can do that. Medical grade silicone, I mean, it essentially can, because like, listen, I put mine through the fucking washing machine, but it's just the detergent. It's a little like, guys, don't wash your toys in that. Just buy some toy cleaner, wipe that shit down, it's fine, okay? If it's rubber, wipe it down, but don't keep it longer than maybe 3 months, depending on how often you are masturbating, because rubber and other toys like that, they're porous, so they're gonna hold and harbor bacteria.
Yes, don't boil them in a dish pot.
You're gonna lose
like
the
I
shit.
did. Don't do it.
It was pretty funny. So,
but even glass though, like sometimes I think I go for rubber versus glass because I'm always thinking glass is hard and it's not going to bend.
You can have ones that are already pre-bent. Oh. Yeah, there's ones that are pre-bent. And you never ever do rubber because it's too porous. Mm-hmm. Just medical grade silicone. Silicone's amazing. It's harder for bacteria to like penetrate into the actual material. It's why it's medical grade, you know? It's amazing.
A medical grade sex toy.
So you can stick it up anything.
Any hole.
All the holes, dig it in there, dig it all, everything. But yeah, that's the first time I lost a toy, found a toy, didn't even know I lost the shit. And it was one of my favorites. So 30% said yes, they're like me, they lost some shit.
Damn.
70% said no, which I understand. Like, it's kind of random for you to lose something like that. But anyways, I am so happy to have you on here, baby. It's been like, do we have like...
I'm excited. No, I definitely had so much fun, and the conversation is so natural. And I'm fangirling, so I'm like,
I love you. No, but this is like the first, but not the last. 100%.
Yes,
Cay Radio gang and like Ajukix. Where can everyone find you? Because you got your own shit going on.
Yes, I'm definitely doing a lot. I do the most. I'll put that out there. When people are like, what do you do? I'm like, I don't really fucking know. But if you want to find out, you can follow me on Instagram, Ajukix. And then in the link in my bio, you'll find every other social media. Like, I'm on TikTok. I'm out there. I'm on Twitter.
She'll be tagged and everything. Yeah, and like she's a multimedia princess.
I try.
Super fun and dope. Honestly, Cay Radio gang up in this bitch. We have so much coming out with Cay Radio, guys, especially around Halloween. Spooky. You already know, ladies and gentlemen, that is another one. XNL's house. We